welcome back to Asia Now. In this video, I'll tell you about a foreigner arrested in the Philippines for overstaying his visa. Tropical Typhoon Ramil rips through the Philippines. An alarming 300% rise in HIV cases in the last 9 months in the Philippines, specifically in Cebu. And wait until the end of the video where I'll announce the results of this month's Darwin Award winner. Let's jump straight into our main story. In the Philippines, the Bureau of Immigration arrested an Indian national in Nueva Ecija for overstaying in the country in line with President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s directive to intensify border enforcement and ensure that all foreign nationals comply with Philippines' immigration laws. The BI arrested Gurwinder Singh, 27 years old, morning of October 10th in Barangay Castellano, San Leonardo, Nueva Ecija. According to police, Singh was found at an eatery along Maharlika Highway where he was a regular customer. Upon being approached by agents, he failed to present his passport or identification document. He was found to be overstaying since 2018 in violation of immigration laws. My man's out here overstaying for 7 years, ran his mouth a little too much, told people what he's up to, what he's doing, where he's from, or some kind of information, and somebody done snitched. But all jokes aside, all you gotta do, buddy, extend your visa. And if you don't have like $2 on average to extend your visa, perhaps reconsider your finances before coming to the Philippines or any other country. You gotta stay legally, and the least you can do is just be up to date with your visa. Next up, Cebu is facing 300% rise in HIV cases among youth, with most new infections found people between ages 15 to 34 years old, according to Dr. Kathleen Joyce del Carmen of Vicente Soto Memorial Medical Center Clinic. Some infections are now being detected in children and teens as young as 15 years old, with reports of them being incidents starting as early as 12 years old. Nationally, the Department of Health has declared HIV a public health emergency as new infections and AIDS-related deaths have soared by 500% over the past decade, reaching 26,700 new cases in 2023 and over 150,000 total nationwide. Central Visayas, particularly Cebu, ranks among the top 5 regions with the highest number of cases from January to September 2025. And the clinic tests over 1,200 individuals, with 31 testing positive and 1,373 currently on treatment, mostly men. It is alarming, so please wrap it up. Our next couple of stories, more criminals in the Philippines. 4 South Korean men were arrested by the BI in Cebu City for allegedly involved in large-scale fraud and other economic crimes. The operation, conducted on October 16 with assistance from South Korean authorities, the Philippines Navy, and other regional agencies, targeted fugitives wanted in South Korea for fraud and economic offenses. 2 were identified as fugitives with expired passports, while the others were found overstaying and facing deportation for undesirability. BI officials stressed the Philippines will not serve as a refuge for international criminals, underscoring stronger cooperation with foreign law enforcement. All 4 suspects were transferred to Manila. And then in a similar story, the BI agents raided a condo in Clark Freeport Zone, Pampanga, uncovering an illegal pogo syndicate run by 7 South Korean nationals. The October 13th operation, coordinated with South Korean authorities and local agencies, was part of President Marcos Jr.'s crackdown on illegal offshore gaming. The group was caught operating online betting workstations, while one suspect, Ha Dong-jun, had overstayed after the pogo shutdown in early 2025. BI Commissioner Joel Anthony Beato vowed to continue action against illegal foreign-run gaming operations. Looks like Koreans are becoming a problem. Maybe just a recent trend in the past couple of weeks. I've covered several stories regarding Koreans specifically, and this is on the heel of what's going on in Cambodia with that Korean student being taken and the whole syndicates that's happening over there, where even the Korean government, South Korean government, has banned travel to certain parts of Cambodia. Hopefully they don't do the same thing with the Philippines. Next up, the Philippines continues to be struggling with natural disasters. Tropical cyclone Ramil, internationally named Feng Shen, brought strong winds and heavy rains as it passed through Luzon, leading to a tragic incident in Quezon province where a family in Pitogo town lost their lives after a tree fell on their homes, taking the lives of 5 people. Governor Angelina Tan extended her condolences and promised immediate assistance to the affected family. Ramil made landfall in Gubat, Sorsogon on October 18th and continued to move across Luzon while maintaining its strength. As of October 19th, multiple provinces, including parts of Metro Manila, Central Luzon, and Northern Luzon, remain under tropical cyclone wind signals 1 and 2, with authorities reminding residents to stay alert and follow safety advisories. A really tough situation. Let me know if you've been affected. And then Transportation Secretary Giovanni Lopez inspected several bus terminals in Quezon City on October 19th ahead of the UNDA's travel rush and ordered the LTFRB to penalize bus companies failing to meet safety and terminal standards. Out of the 8 terminals checked, 4 were found non-compliant, including issues like worn-out tires, lack of commuter facilities, expired business permits, and insufficient seating. Lopez emphasized fair treatment for passengers and the need for clean, accessible restrooms, rest areas, and lactation rooms. My bad. Breastfeeding, I suppose. All right, looks like they're cracking down on substandard facilities and operators. Hopefully this kind of situation applies for the rest of the country as well, where they are just checked regularly and ensure that passengers are safe and have at least restrooms or somewhere to sit before they travel using the bus from one place to another. In some positive news, the province of Sursagan just earned Guinness World Record title after creating the world's largest nuts brittle, officially recognized in October. This is in the Philippines. I'm sure I butchered the name of that province, but is this like the crumbs of a but what is nut brittle? Is that what you have, like those peanuts with sugar where it's like basically nuts, right? They're used for bakery, the bottom of like a pie of some kind. Our next story is from Thailand. Authorities in Pattaya intervened after a viral video surfaced showing a homeless couple engaging in inappropriate behavior outside a bar. They were doing it. They were doing it and doing it well. A 37-second clip widely shared on social media prompted a rapid response from city officials who detained the individuals and referred them to appropriate agencies. Bar owner confirmed the bar was closed at the time and was not involved in the incident. Officials emphasized the importance of addressing such cases to protect public safety and maintain Pattaya's reputation as a tourist destination. Oh yeah, you don't want to tarnish the reputation of Pattaya, right? I mean, they're homeless. What are they supposed to do, right? They got no home. I mean, maybe be a bit more discreet, but hey, what can I say? If I was homeless, I don't know what I'd be doing. Now, this next guy didn't want to go homeless, so he thought the best thing would be to rob a gold store. A 31-year-old Cambodian man suspected of robbing a gold shop in Samut Prakan has been arrested in Ban Laim checkpoint while attempting to flee. During the heist, the suspect grabbed 12 gold necklaces but escaped empty-handed as the jewelry was later recovered inside the store. His getaway motorcycle was found abandoned at his workplace, a local car wash. Police found social media posts suggesting personal disputes and an interest in other gold robberies. The suspect is now in custody for questioning as the investigation continues. Man's here thought he can just snatch some gold and go back to Cambodia. That ain't happening. Police raided 2 unlicensed hotels on Koh Phangan, Thailand on October 18th, leading to the arrest of 3 Israeli nationals, 4 Myanmar workers, and 2 Thais for operating and illegally working. At one hotel, authorities found unlicensed operations and unauthorized foreign workers, while the second Myanmar staff were caught performing jobs prohibited for foreigners. The Thai employees were charged for allowing illegal employment. Immigration officials said the crackdown aims to protect Thailand's economy and tourism image and urged the public to report illegal activities involving foreigners through the 24-hour hotline 1178 or the Surat Thani Immigration Office. If you see something, say something. Apparently, this is an ongoing situation. They're coming down on tourists on Koh Phangan and Koh Samui specifically after recent rise in crimes being committed by illegal foreigners working illegally, buying land and using nominees or like other people to just like basically like a loophole, but they're cracking down on that. Now it's time to share the results of our Darwin Award. So drum roll, please. Yeah, no surprise I think to any of us, although some close calls and close challenges, the winner of this month's Darwin Award goes to the Russian guy doing it at the back of a truck. Speaking of which, I got an update for you guys. Now authorities are looking to give this guy 5 years in jail and still kick him out of the country, blacklist him, and bar him for life, as well as the other 5 people involved. Obviously the lady, she's gonna get the same kind of thing. The truck driver itself and 2 other people that were kind of like somehow involved in the whole like spreading this video online. So 5 years, a long time for like 30 seconds of going viral, let's say, and they want to charge him 500,000 baht. That's about $15,000 USD. I'm sure he's not going to care about that part compared to the 5 years potentially in jail. Let me know, what do you think? A fair enough kind of, like, look what they're doing to Vitaly in the Philippines. They didn't mess around with that quick. They got him. They put him in jail. Who knows what happened to him? I know he shrunk because of, I guess, the conditions of Philippines prison, but Thai prison ain't that much better. So what do you think? 5 years prison, 15,000 fine, blacklisted for life. good enough for performing that act or too much? Now time for our segment Yesterday Today, but a big thank you to John with the $10 super thanks. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. As well as Dave and Juanita. I do appreciate the $10 super thanks. Here's our top comments. Steve says, Filipino, vote for change, not for cash. And in case of an emergency, 6051 says, 50-year age gap, damn. He's got me beat. Makes me wonder, how old is your age gap relationship? Very common in Asia. Let me know if you're interested or care. Share your age gap. If you're in a relationship with a younger person, older person, what is the gap and does it affect your relationship? Share it down below. Hopefully some positive outcome with that. That's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.